Hello and welcome to the Study Travel News video. I'm Matthew Knott.
And I'm Bethan Norris, bringing you the latest news stories.
The headlines this week: students caught in US fake uni sting can take legal action.
South Australia looks to double student numbers.
ILAC announces investment.
And much more, including student motivations in Germany and vocational trends.
But first to the USA, where a federal appeals court has ruled that international students caught up in a fake university sting may take legal action against the government, it has been announced.
The Third US Circuit Court of Appeals in Philadelphia has said that a class action of more than 500 international students, mostly Indian and Chinese, that had their visas revoked after the sting may pursue a case against the government.
The appeal relates to the fake University of Northern New Jersey, which was established by Immigration and Customs Enforcement to catch US-based brokers of fraudulent visas. 21 arrests were made in 2016 following the operation.
The court said that the students were denied due process when their visas were revoked and criticised the government for flip-flopping over whether the students were innocent victims or active participants in the fraud. A similar operation at the fake University of Farmington was revealed earlier this year.
To South Australia now, where the state government has released an international education strategy aiming to double international student numbers to 71,000 and education exports to $3 billion by 2030.
Premier Stephen Marshall said that it was a whole-of-economy approach that would benefit the state and attract new students, industries and investors. Measures to support the plan include a new international student hub, the establishment of an international centre for culinary excellence, increased marketing and more funding for Study Adelaide.
China and India are the main markets for South Australia, but the government is targeting growth from Brazil, Taiwan, Cambodia and Kenya in particular. The strategy highlights the state's favourable visa settings and routes to residency as key attractions.
Next up, the International Language Academy of Canada, or ILAC, has announced an investment partnership with private equity platform OnCap. The terms of the deal, expected to complete this quarter, have not been disclosed.
Jonathan Kolber, founder and co-president of ILAC, said it was a game changer, and Mark Gordon, a managing partner for OnCap, said they were excited to partner with the school to continue growth organically and through acquisitions.
And now for a roundup of some of the other stories this week. International students in Germany cite academic quality, career opportunities and low fees among motivations for studying there, but securing accommodation is a challenge, according to a survey of 4,200 students released this week by the German Academic Exchange Service. 57% of respondents said Germany was their first choice destination.
And staying in Germany, the Federal Foreign Office has increased the amount that students need to place in a blocked account as proof of sufficient living funds from around €8,600 to just over €10,200, a rule applicable to all applications from September.
Vocational enrolments increased for 58% of agents last year, according to a special survey conducted by Study Travel magazine and published in the August issue. Canada was the most popular vocational destination, accounting for 44% of bookings.
Australia's foundation or enabling sector levelled off at 28,000 international students in 2018, following 5 previous years of steady growth, according to data released by the Department of Education and Training. The segment relies heavily on China, which accounted for 65% of enrolments.
The University of Law in the UK is offering free master's courses to students that complete undergraduate degrees at its business school.
South Africa hosted its first large-scale English language teaching professional development event in more than a decade recently. A combined effort of National Geographic Learning, Equals, Education South Africa and the University of Cape Town.
And finally, the Dutch city of Eindhoven has announced it is building 300 student houses to meet growing demand from international students.
More on all of those stories online, as well as photos from MEI's Junior Fam Trip in Ireland and Baywater Foundation's summer programme for refugees in Nottingham.
Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye.